We open to a chorus of droning insects, the calls of distant primates, the songs of exotic birds. A large moon illuminates the clear night sky on a hot and humid jungle night. As the camera pans down, we see the dim light from a dying campfire in a small clearing of thick jungle. As we fly closer, just before dipping beneath the treetops, we can see the shadowed form of an ancient-looking ziggurat breaching the canopy, which must be about a few miles from this campsite. We weave down further through the hanging vines and branching trunks until we have a full view of the campsite below. The light from the moon and the dimming fire gives us just enough light to make out two forms curled up near the fire that appear to be sleeping humanoids, draped beneath a large swath of insect nets. Two empty rain catchers are propped open nearby, and if the rest of the gear around the camp indicates anything, it's that these two have been trekking through the jungles for some time together. We glide closer still until we delicately and quietly impact the soft underbrush of the jungle floor, our view barely a foot off the ground. And slowly we creep in towards the camp center, beneath the hanging insect nets, and around the first of the two forms. A large humanoid, covered in mottled gray-brown fur, with a pair of floppy ears and a bovine snout. We continue to skirt around this snoring furbolg and approach the other figure from the rear. He appears to be a fairly built human man in dark clothes. You can see a neat pile of leathers beneath his head, used as a makeshift pillow. His slick tangle of hair pulled up into kind of like a messy bun atop his resting head. And then our view rises into the air, detaching from the point of view that we were previously in of a small red pseudo-dragon that has very clearly been sneaking through this camp. As we raise into the air, we kind of flip and we can see from the front of the man as this kind of stealthy red creature creeps ever closer to the bags that are kind of piled near the man's back. But when we swing to the front of him, we can see that his eyes are not sleeping like the verbal counterpart, but he seems to be feigning sleep. And he's just kind of sitting there in this still state of intense concentration. And in a sudden burst of preternatural speed, he whirls upright, and we see this flash of steel arcing through the air. "Not this time, Summerwise," he snarls, as he cuts into the surprised pseudo-dragon, who fails to dodge out of the way of the previously hidden blade. But no blood begins to cover the jungle floor. The small creature simply vanishes from existence. Though the blade did seem to find some purchase in the creature. The full furbolg jolts upright in a huff, shaken from his slumber as he looks to the human man who's now hurriedly rooting through his bags, digging for something within. "Did the red worm take it? What do you think I'm checking for?" "No, of course not. It's still here. But this means that at least she made it out of the temple alive. We should get a move." The man grunts, wincing as he grasps his forehead, as if suffering from a sudden onset headache. The furbolg looks on curiously. Fabian, what's the matter? A few seconds pass as we watch the man unclench his forehead and stand to his feet, looking around the dark jungles curiously, clearly calculating or pondering something. He holds a hand out toward the furbolg to indicate he's okay before reaching back into the rucksack. He had checked only a few moments ago and pulling something out from within. Our vision then shifts again, this time to the POV of this man called Fabian, as he gazes into the reflective surface of a dark green metallic sphere that he just removed from his bag. We stare into this warped reflection in this rounded mirror-like surface of the sphere. The reflection looking back makes this man's skin almost appear like this deep dark black. His features are warped and rounded and almost this like reptilian nature. Then those reflected eyes flare this brilliant, unnatural green as he begins to respond to some unheard message. "Oh mighty Yofune, it is Stephen. I need your help. I'm stuck in your sphere and time is malfunctioning. What is the current date?" "Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'd be happy to help you escape your predicament." See him rotate the dark sphere around in his hands. "This sphere belongs not to me, but my master." And this scene fades out and we fade in to this room where we're focused on Stephen, sitting in the sphere of the tiny hut, his companions gathered around him in a aboleth floating in a huge sphere of water above him as he hears the end of the message. "It's 1434. And that is where we jump in to tonight's game.
Michael, if you ended the message with "it belongs to my master," I was logging off the chat.
Oh, God. I knew that would kill you.
Yeah.
I will put the message in the chat.
What's the year supposed to be?
Depends on what you think it's supposed to be.
What year did we come from of previously entering the sphere?
The game started in 1475.
Thank you.
Is this question time, or is hold your questions till the end of the lecture?
Feel free to shoot it.
Seems like a great opportunity for questions.
I feel like we're going to be in a big swath of meta conversation for a little while before getting into the actual.
Summer-wise was the pseudo dragon that Maddie could see.
Yep. Yeah.
And was Fabian the NPC that met us in the woods on Yofune's behalf to give us all the items?
No.
Okay.
That was Chaudhry.
Oh, Chaudhry. How could I forget?
Yeah, Chaudhry was with the hollow or whatever.
Since we've talked about Chaudhry. But you have heard the name Fabian before.
Where have we heard that before? I don't remember that one. Is that
your
who
happened, but
Yeah, obviously it's a tomb character. I just don't remember. Was that who? I forget Summerwise's master's name.
Summerwise Master's name was Zendala,
Zendala. Was that her husband or her
her father
father that she was going after?
was called Fabian Locke. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
How do you keep all this straight, Michael?
So many notes.
I went to the burnt PDF. 1434 is prior to the incursion.
Okay.
By about 3 years.
Okay.
So we're going to either stop it or cause it.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that one. Steven's
Or
going to do
already
something.
did.
Yeah, it's true.
So though Steven doesn't know the name Fabian Locke, some other meta knowledge does.
Yeah. But Steven does know it's 41 years earlier than he thought it was. Or maybe my math's off close to it.
And clearly Steven has met Yofune before, but it seems Yofune, this is the first time hearing of Steven.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be super easy to get that bit of info across in 25 words. No problems there.
Also, fun is that you knew Fabian was traveling with a large furbolg because people kept confusing Tiny for the large furbolg that had been in town like weeks before.
And I'm sorry, remind me, was Fabian the one who sent the message back, or was it the Furbolg?
It was,
hard to track the Fabian. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, a lot there.
I don't know what to do from here, but it's up to you, team.
I don't have a brain in my head, so.
Luckily, Nate does.
Well, we're still, resting, so that's something.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You all will chill in here for a little while.
Yeah.
Got your response back, and who knows? Who knows what we do? A lot of options on the table. Some might say a lot of options on the table.
Yeah.
So I've got to tell y'all, I'm trying to figure out and search my email for what year the whiskey was that Clavius got from the halflings. And I have more whiskey emails than you would think is healthy for a person to
I'm
have
still
from
listening, everyone.
a lot of different sources. This is a hard find, actually.
That's amazing.
Incredible. How's my mic? Can you actually hear me?
Yeah.
Huh?
Nice. It was about time for another drink, so while you guys are figuring out what the heck to do.
I'm trying to find the burnt PDF. Oh, there you are.
It goes far back.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1433. Arcane storms, common occurrences in Maranth, become more prevalent in the Vale. 1437. The primary incursion begins with the sinking of Starrow Town. The invaders from beyond the material plane emerged somewhere off the northern coast of the Vale.
For reasons passing understanding, Michael, my links don't work anymore, so if someone wants to forward me an email with the attachment, I would love to read what Nate's reading. Yeah, so to what you were saying, Nate, we could get out of the sphere and try and stop it. That certainly seems like an option.
The gods would still be alive.
Yeah. Paragus should still be alive in theory.
Yeah, but I mean, do we want to stop it? The burning was like the thing that saved everybody from the incursion, right?
Stop the incursion, I mean, that's what I was saying.
Plus, if we hopped out now, we'd be over in Krazik.
Yeah, well, that's not as much of a problem anymore. Stephen can bamf us back to the Vale pretty easily.
We would be in Krazik, I think around the time that Hop was born. I'm trying to remember. If he wasn't dead.
Yeah.
So if we're going to find Paragus, it may be more likely to just go to his tower in this time frame than hunt through this sphere. What is the downside of us not like 100%ing this sphere? It feels like not a lot based on the information we have. Like all that's going to happen is we're going to replace an overlord with a different overlord. There's no way to like destroy it.
Yeah, Michael, do you have Saru's message handy?
Which one?
Saru's message from the ocarina that we found like 4 days ago. You know, not that long ago. Recent enough that should be pretty quick to recall. From memory, not for you finding it in your library of notes, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have it here. Should actually be in this document.
Also, I'm an idiot, and that actually predates Hop is 100 years later than Hop. I forgot how old he is.
Where the heck? Oh, I heard a little bit of Preston there. You're quiet. You're very quiet.
Oh, no, I'm just searching for the...
Oh, there you go. I hear you now. It was find Paragus. Mother of Pearl. Was it in this thing? It should be in this one. Oh, it's actually probably not in this one. Now that I think about it.
So roll for D6.
Not current.
I've got it. Give me a second. I've got it, Michael. Give me a second to type it.
Oh, nice. Awesome. I found that too.
Oh, cool.
Right on time. Granted, I found it on an iPad. Find Paragus. Leaving too soon will draw the eye of Vistris. If he knew you're alive, there'd be no coming back. We'll be in touch.
Maybe it's wishful thinking, but I definitely now think it's way more possible or likely that Paragus is, at his tower or somewhere in the Vale, than in one of these zones or in the temple itself.
We in D now.
No. Because how many days have we been here? 4, 5?
Couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'd say time is less of an issue because I mean it's way back, and if we're gonna do something pre-incursion, we got 3 years outside time to do it, so months inside time.
I was more thinking of the leaving too soon will draw the eye of Vistris. Because we killed the vampire and found no one on the same day, I think. Then we mansioned. So that was one full day. Then we killed Lich One.
They've only mentioned twice, I think. Maybe
I think
3
you're right.
times. I guess
Yeah,
twice in WoW, and this would be a third night, maybe.
Yeah, so we've only been here 3 days, which is wild.
Feels like months.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be good to I don't know. I've been gone and I've been out the game, but maybe good just to take a step back and reevaluate our overall goals and plans.
No,
That might give
good.
us good direction. So I don't currently have a character, so in general, what are we hoping to accomplish? Are we trying to get out of the sphere? Are we trying to stop the guy that murdered you all? Are we trying to do something with the gods? Are we trying to... And I understand, we don't have a ton of good information, but are we trying to prevent the primordial incursion? What is our overarching party goal right now?
Mm-hmm.
Before we came in here, I would say it's collect embers, stop Uldulric from ascending to the celestial throne, and saving the world.
Yeah. And now it seems like, assuming, air quotes, that, if we were to pop out of the sphere right now and it's 1434, we've been given an opportunity to save the world without the need for embers, to go back and stop the incursion and stop Viscerus, who seems, if I'm remembering right, was Odalric's master. Stop Viscerus from destroying the world. But my read could be off.
So we're not going after Darth Vader. We're going after Darth Maul.
Pretty much, yeah. Or Palpatine himself, if you prefer that.
Somehow Palpatine returned, though.
That's true. The dead speak, or whatever.
So given what we know currently, I guess now I'm talking out loud here. I don't think we're able to leave the sphere without the 3 keys to unlock the exit. Am I correct in that, or am I tripping?
I don't think you're tripping. I think we don't know. So based on when the original party, RIP, was in the sphere, 2 years ago for us, 6 months ago, 3 months ago for Steven, they got out by turning one of the, they left specifically via the black gate that was in the vampire room where Hop kept popping back up. We used one of the keys. I think it was this black iron key, and we just popped right out. So, if that didn't work, then I would say you're right, or we would need to convince, our good new buddy Yofune to open it for us to let us out. But Steven thinks there is a way to just get out because he's done it before.
So do we have motivation to remain in this place and take out all the liches?
Only if we believe that Paragus is in here.
Say again, Preston. It's hard to hear you.
He said only if we believe Paragus
Sure.
is in here.
Yeah.
Now
Correct.
remind me why we're looking for Paragus.
Because Sarud told Steven to. That's literally it. Because when Steven, Dyson, and Lagandu woke up in the sphere 3 days ago, un-Ocarina, seemingly like Saru's Ocarina, was waiting for them and, delivered the message that Michael put in the chat.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but we had a sphere. We saw another sphere during the encounter with Viscerus. We went into the sphere. Now, as we sit currently, Fabian has the sphere in the jungles of Krizik. So it sounds like if we came out, we've waited enough time for that sphere that was in that room to get into his hand through whatever method and come out, quote unquote, safely.
Well,
Yeah,
we
that's
don't.
true.
We don't necessarily know when we were fighting Viscerus, because that sphere could be before now. It could be before Fabian has it. It could be somewhere between Fabian and Yofune getting it. It could be sometime between Yofune giving it to Steven and us finding it. It could be 4 different places.
Right, because the question is, how did you guys end up in the sphere in the first place?
Yeah. Real quick, Michael, just because we're having such a meta conversation.
That's great.
There's no way, Fabian and Yofune are one, correct? Steven sending a message to who he assumes is Yofune.
Yeah, Steven got send a message to Yofune and got a response from Yofune.
Okay, gotcha.
The large audience would have to understand that if that's Fabian, then that's also Fabian equally.
Yep. That's what I was just checking. That. Okay.
And if anyone's wondering, you never got the spelling of Fabian Locke, but it's an anagram for Yofune Black.
Well, and I think this was in an email, but there was some email from you where I was asking a question, and you said that Yofune was a what do you want to call it? Morpher?
A shape changer,
Yes.
possibly.
I remember, yeah.
He
Been
did,
a while,
yeah.
but-
He did also shape change once with Arthur.
Arthur, yeah.
Dragons can do that though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And would we or would we not
We had just
know
never
who his
seen.
master is?
We don't know. That's that in the short term. Steven is debating sending another message like, who's your, just asking that question and, where are you sort of thing. Or maybe trying to condense into, who is your master? So in the other 21 words, explain how Steven is a huge fan of Yofune, and they are great allies, and an estranged friend, now enemy of Steven's, healed Yofune, and they're great pals. They just don't know it yet. Kind of like Spock and Kirk in the Star Wars prequel.
It is potentially true that his master could be Viserys.
Yeah,
Right?
that is true, and then that'd be real wild.
Because that's Viserys' sphere, and that's Yofune's sphere. And Yofune is a black dragon, right?
Yeah.
Or does a black dragon, does that fall under metallic, so it's good?
No,
D&D dragons confuse me.
Black is chromatic, I believe.
This ain't Faerun. Who's to say?
Doesn't matter. Steven thinks Yofune is great, so
Yeah.
don't worry.
Yofune is great.
I'm just saying that there's a few people that we know that had that thing.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
But it does also seem like it passes hands.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Hop had it for a while.
Been around a while, that sphere.
Yeah.
And for a while, I think Hop had it for maybe like a week on the high seas.
Oh, really?
100 years prior.
Didn't Dragon Yofune say he found the orb? He didn't know where it came from? Yet this one's saying it belonged to his master?
That's what he said. He said he found it in a tower. If I recall his exact words, he found it at a tower near Paragus Lake.
Shit.
That's what he told Steven and Art at that point.
Yeah. Whether that was true or not, we do not know.
Preston, that was some pretty good, Ace Attorney.
Yeah, that was good. Give yourself a bottle cap, Preston.
I have no idea how you guys remember this stuff. I barely remember what happened last week.
Lois, it's Einhorn. Einhorn, it's Lois.
There's probably some new views on some random videos that will.
There will be soon. Don't worry.
There was for me. I was like, fuck, what video is this that I need to watch? Yeah, there was some research being done. This was good. This is good meta conversation that I think is really important that happens right now. So this is
say again when the Battle of Briarwood happens with our party. The year. Sorry, you said it already. I forgot.
75.
Okay. I'm typing up a draft message to you.
I always get it wrong because in the burnt PDF,
There's a typo in here.
There's a typo at the end of the timeline.
Yeah, it goes 1973, 1974, 1973.
Yeah.
Mm.
God's Wall also has 3 L's.
Hell yeah. The God's Wall.
The extra thick wall.
Yeah. It is thick.
It'd be interesting to go in there and alter the timeline with now all of our additional information.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that I remember that typo plagued me because I was like, multiple emails reference like present day from that without realizing that I went backwards. It's like fuck. So that was an annoyance, but I'm pretty sure we started in 75 as was intended.
So just to close the book on what I've got, I think this came out several weeks ago when we talked about, might have been months ago, about the statue that had the Sphere of Doom that was in Salix Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that I can give the name of this person because I don't remember anybody making this insane DC check. But the information is that like this is a feminine woman on a horse. She's got a pike. Her left hand is a draconic talon. The other humanoid, and she has the Sphere of Doom around her neck. This person was known for seeking the secrets of lichdom. And this was a long time ago. So you got the lichdom, and you got the draconic hand.
It was a very long time.
I don't know. I mean, that doesn't seem like...
She was, if I remember right, in combat with like a Moran.
Yes.
Knight. Yeah.
So that could... Who knows if that's another shape-changing dragon, and if that's a long line of... If that's like the chain of custody. But she certainly was Team Viscerus. And she had the orb. So now another dragon has the orb. And is talking about a master.
I'm not sending. Just
First draft.
getting
Even scrawling and counting words.
Yeah, I guess based on what we have described, the only thing that would concern Steven about leaving the orb right now is if, like, we sent this back to Yofune and he said his master was Viscerus. That would be the only thing that would be reason to stay.
So what's the solution then? Stay in here till after the burning when Viscerus is gone?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a good answer to that.
Michael's just setting us up for a year-long sabbatical. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
I need a break.
I mean, now that, all this information's put in front of me because I can't remember anything ever. The explore and attempt to find Paragus makes a lot more sense to me now.
Explore what, Nate?
Like, explore the sphere and try and find him. Because our trusted companion Saru told us to.
Yeah.
And to not exit too early and draw the ire of Isrus who just murderballed the entire party.
Yes.
Plus, I guess we don't necessarily know that exiting the sphere now would even place us in that time.
No, totally. That's a big question mark. Like when we exited the sphere the first time, there was it was 12 hours later or something than we thought it was. I'm more optimistic that like sending working and Yofune giving the current date like would indicate popping out should work like that, but you're very right, Nate. That there is no guarantee of that by any means.
A lot of questions. I mean, let's just say we couldn't come right back in. We got the key.
Yeah, exactly. Steven's opened it before.
It is a little bit strange that Yofune was so protective of it from Summerwise, and then just like it's like, all right, here you guys go, take this. Unless he didn't mean to give it to us. Do I remember that maybe he didn't mean to give it to us?
No, it was in the whole chest of his stuff, and when we saw him again, he was very interested / confused when we told him we were in the sphere. And, you know, based on our current, like, what our encounter was there the first time, if Yofune had asked for it, Steven would have been like, yeah, take it, you know, like, so if he wanted it, he could have gotten it, I think.
Maybe he gave it to us because we popped out of it in 1434 and said we didn't need it again later. My head hurts.
Yeah, I know. Now gonna go watch Lost and Star Trek.
Well, I'll tell you, just watch Lost. I've never seen Star Trek, so
Okay.
no influences from that.
There's a lot of time travel in that one too. Nate can attest to that.
This is true.
Well, it feels like we have a straighter path if we leave. Like if we stay in here, we're kind of, first of all, we're kind of stuck right now.
Yeah.
Unless somebody comes through one of those fog gates, or unless the Lich comes back.
Mm-hmm. Which is possible.
It's possible.
I'm sure he doesn't want us in his area.
Zoman is certainly excited that he has the possibility of leaving basically when he came in and not losing any time like you guys have been. He's probably thinking y'all are crazy. Yeah, of course it's 1434. That's what year it is. Oh, he would have been earlier than that, but it's at least closer.
Yeah.
Feels like progress.
He's not phased by that date.
No. Do we think there's any downside to sending this follow-up message to Yofune?
I don't think so. Like, if he says his master is somebody other than Viserys, like, it's a pretty green light, I think.
Yeah. Nate, Preston, any thoughts on sending or not sending it? I'm curious who the master is, because that feels kind of important.
I mean, it just, gets us information, doesn't hurt us or help us, or, like, I don't see what it would hurt. You know? Worst case scenario, we're fighting a dragon. We've done that before.
That is true. We have done that.
hit and send on that email.
Yep.
Okay. If it's
I
14,
I cast it at 4th level, so the reception comes through extra clear.
love it. What is it? 5% chance?
Yep.
Give me that. Give me that roll. Do you want to choose 5 random numbers?
No, I do not.
Okay. Roll of the E1. Great. If it's 1434, we haven't met yet, but we will. In 1475, we become allies and help each other. Who is your master? There is a pause. You wait for a response. But then you hear. My master is called Planeswalker. It is curious you've reached me, but this sphere is said to be quite an interesting and dangerous artifact after all.
If that's not a green light go on get out of the sphere, I don't know what is.
We'll take our 8-10 break.
Love it.
Okay, so we have decided that we are exiting the sphere. Is this correct?
That's Steven hearing that. That was the best possible news he could have heard from Yofune. So obviously, if people feel differently, talk me out of it. But that seems to check all the boxes of what we wanted.
Lagandu's good to go. Lagandu didn't really
Cool.
feel like there was a reason to be here much, other than maybe Paragus, but he was not really convinced he was in here anyway.
Yep. Cool.
I don't know about Zoman, but Will is thinking, like, this is about to be a whole new game. I'm fired up.
Yeah.
Like, this goes from collect embers, get past the angel of death, and fight somebody in heaven to, what, another lore drop incoming. How do we stop this thing?
Mm-hmm. Well, in the real galaxy brain question of will the embers work if we were to pop out in 1434? Gods are supposed to be alive still.
I will also say we have to make it back to theoretically the beginning of this area, meaning escaping from our current fishy predicament, making it back past whatever other evil people that we've made friends with somehow, and exiting. I am assuming we're not just fast traveling out of there.
Well, that part is not a concern. Gosh, come on, Bill 20. This is just painful. I literally just scrolled one rotation of the cursor and it froze. So I would pop up the teleport spell text if it would let me, but Steven has it and has it prepared. So that part isn't the issue. The only and there's no way to know is if it doesn't work the same way it did for Steven and the original party the first time.
Okay.
Because there is a black gate right here.
What's the question? Are you asking us?
I was just kind of talking.
Oh, okay. I mean, tried Blackgate. Blackgate opens great. Doesn't. Try teleport. Teleport doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, if we open that black gate, that dude's coming out with us.
I mean, maybe.
That'd be wild.
So Hop is dead, but
Yeah, do you want Hop to come with it? Come with us?
I mean,
No, we fed him to the Odiogs.
Hop is dead, but
I think we did
If-
talk about them liking rabbit flesh. So.
There
if
were lots of dead rabbit jokes last week, mainly by me. But you know.
well, it was partially your fault that he's dead.
No,
That is true.
I watched that episode, and I am 100% convinced not a damn person knew that you were down there getting your brain sucked out until it was too late.
They should have.
Maybe someone shouldn't have gone all cool. I've got an invisible ring. Let's go off on my own and get attacked by a squid monster.
I was told to go, and then no one came.
This is the real meat of the episode right here.
Yeah, for
why
sure.
I'm here.
So Soman was waddling as fast as he could with his 25 feet movement speed and broken ankles.
Also, no one on this call knew that brain suck out is a legendary action.
Also true.
Your actions. baby.
Croft knew. He knew. Let's blame him.
Yeah, that's fair.
He
Croft
knew
probably
that.
did. He always knows.
It's true.
Anyway, my character is dead, but if he were alive from the grave, he would implore you not to let any of these people out.
Yeah.
How does he feel about fish?
They're
Yeah,
friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Not food.
No, nothing in here. Nothing. It all needs to stay. Or die.
That is correct.
I mean, it feels like if teleport doesn't work, it feels like a pretty easy lie, right? Like, go back to the zone with our fake friend and say, well, that's done. We're going to the next one. But first, we have to go back to the previous zone because we, left our toenail clippers or whatever. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
And then just bail.
Yeah. No, I like it. All right. Yeah, I don't. Nate, correct point that we cannot risk Astronel the Deceiver leaving with us. So,
Come on.
for the first time,
You already took off his.
Steven-
You already took off his shackles.
Yeah. Well, Astronel, we're gonna go find the Lich later, and we'll pop out.
Where's this destination for your teleport?
The Black Gate that Steven is very familiar with, because he's slept there multiple times, and it is the Black Gate next to the vampire's lair of the Abyssal Prison Zone.
Oh, we're just not going to try to walk there?
No, that's what we were saying. The only way through there is to go through the blood pens, which is where Luthio is, and we'd have to explain why we were back.
What if we just
We
run
can
really
try to
fast?
walk.
I thought you were gonna try to teleport out of the sphere if the gates didn't work.
Oh, no. No, that I know will not work because that's a plane issue. Or I assume will not work. I shouldn't say no.
I mean, the sendings work.
Sending
you
can
do
cross the planes. Yeah. Sendings can. Teleports, cannot cross. You need a plane shift for that.
Yep. Don't got that.
But sendings have a 5% chance of failure across planes.
Yep.
All right, so is this Steven's first time casting teleport?
We can walk if y'all would rather walk. I just assumed might as well eliminate the risk from this scenario.
Yeah, it does feel like less risk. We might end up somewhere we don't want to be, but we're not gonna wind up any place in here that's more dangerous than that dude with his pet. I wouldn't think.
I agree. Okay.
And my assumption is no one is in on this plan.
Oh yeah. What do you want to do? No one.
I mean, I guess it depends on what exactly you're. She's just sitting there listening to this whole conversation, and it's just like very confused. She doesn't know who Yofune is, obviously. You said you know a dragon, and you're talking to him through sending.
Mm-hmm.
And that he apparently knows about the sphere or holds the sphere, whatever he said.
Yep.
I mean, she'll go back to at least to the vesicles.
Okay.
And maybe she'll make her decision there.
Cool.
She doesn't want to stay with this creature.
She doesn't want to become best buds with Astronel, the Deceiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of has to come with us, right? Oh, well, no. How long does that water breathing last?
I think 8 hours.
So
it's longer. It's like 24 hours or something. It's long.
I just don't think it's going to be good news for her to stick around when that lich comes back to life.
No, definitely not.
She definitely does not want to be in the Pharmacist, at least. Okay, roll a D100. You don't want a 0 to 5. 77. All right. And from the inside of the tiny hut, for the first time, a full-on teleport. Wow. Full-on.
We'll take Hop's body with us.
Got the body of Captain Hop.
Definitely not leaving him with Astronel just hanging out.
And it was so weird of you guys to let Dyson walk away before you cast that spell and just leave Dyson. That's so weird. Seems kind of mean, but it's canon. That's how that works. Here you are, in a familiar place. Appearing in a flash of arcane light and energy. I don't think any of you have been teleported via a teleportation circle by Steven before, but Steven feels the same, just cooler, because you don't have to have a destination that is a permanent circle. The dead lich's body seems to still be outside, for those wondering.
Great.
Even though that's not how that works, but I never changed this map, as is now evident.
Oh, no one? Decision time.
She's torn. about leaving. This is basically all she's known is this place. But now this place's future is a bit of a up in the air for her. So she seems to be struggling. She's just kind of deciding between staying here and trying to run this zone. We're going with you. Is there anything you want to say to her in trying to influence that decision?
She could go back to Luthio and try and work in his zone too. That's another option.
A lot of options on the table.
Might subtly hint that we are actively anti-Viscerus, so just to be clear, when we're out there, we're
Yeah,
not
do we even
exactly
want to
seeing
take her?
eye
That's
No,
that's
not
another good
really.
question.
Like, it might be
If-
best for us just to leave her no matter what she wants.
If Hop were alive, he would have killed her. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, that we knew.
Yeah, if she's feeling like a little more cold shoulder from you guys as far as like maybe we don't really. Then yeah, she'll give you the like good luck, and she understands and is happy that a mutual helping each other could happen the way it did. She'll say
Cool.
sorry about your friends, sorry that we couldn't accomplish our goals, but maybe one day we'll meet again.
Maybe
She'll
you
give
can
Dyson
keep concentration next time.
She'll give Dyson this really cool handshake with her dragon arm. It like seems like all Dragonborn arms know how to do it, and Dyson is really
That seems
like, into
racist.
it. Yeah. That's just how it works in this world. So, yeah, and she'll walk away.
Cool.
The deuces. That's just walking down the stairs. Steven inserts the key, and you all feel this whirlwind of buffeting energy around you. Hop, you don't feel this because you are a corp. Just a reminder of what I did. I'm so
And
sorry.
still dead. You're just gloating because you're trying to get to as many player kills as me.
It's true. I'm really working on getting to as many player kills as Nate. He's got a lot of them. Okay. And you feel yourself kind of like hurtling through just time and space. It's dark, it's buffeting energy, and then impact on soft ground. Warm, humid air. And ladies and gentlemen, the jungles. Who let the dogs out? Of Krazik. You see as two figures kind of like suddenly shocked as the sphere kind of rolls onto the ground between your party, who now stands in the middle of the jungles of Krazik. Hopefully, y'all should be able to see. I think this map is updated. And a large human man that looks like this, standing there, kind of looking at you, and sitting on the ground, a furbolg, also pretty big, that the audience recognizes immediately, and they're like, "That's tiny," but it's not. Also standing, and the gentleman, the human, kind of looks at you curiously as you all are standing there. Steven, I presume.
Yofune, it is great to see you again. Oh, great, the and mighty. I must admit, you appeared differently last time we met, but I guess that has yet to happen. So yeah, this is interesting. Questions, lots of questions, as I'm sure you have some as well.
Yes. He's like looks over to the Furbolg, who just kind of like looks up and like looks over you. This Furbolg, not wearing really any armor, just like kind of in like random bits of clothing, like pretty simple clothes, and he has this big ass club, this large stick. And he was like kind of looks nervous, or just maybe cautious rather than nervous, as he kind of like stands and like takes in your party, dead rabbit in tow.
These are my companions, Zoman, Dyson, Lagandu. He'll point at this was Captain Hop. This is clearly not the most important, but where are we?
Crazy. You heard of it?
Yes. Haven't been here before. It's hot, real hot. Lagandu, you're from here, right? Or will be from here? I don't know how old you are, I'll be honest.
Yeah. This is where I came from.
Okay. Tell me,
Welcome home.
Steven. We become allies one day, and you've been out of time. Is that correct?
Yeah. Sure. On the out of time part, definite yes. On the allies, I will reach into the bag of holding, or Steven probably has it in his own bag, but we'll pull out the necklace of fireballs that Yofune gave him for the assault on Bray. And I was like, yeah, you actually gave me this. Came in great use. Thank you. I don't know if you want it back. He'll kind of hold it out. Yeah. How
you see him reach up to his neck and like kind of like pull aside something. Roll a D100. And as he looks down, you see a necklace of fireballs, like, and then it flitters out of existence. And then the one that you're holding also kind of flitters, but yours stays.
Okay, well.
And he kind of like curiously looks up towards you.
Didn't know that was gonna happen. Sorry. I can get, and Steven will like step back 3 feet. Just to like give a little more buffer.
Yeah.
So obviously you probably don't. It's not as valuable now. Sorry about that, but went to really good use. Defeated some demons in Bray together, or will defeat. And that's going to be confusing for me if I have to keep saying that, like, will happen.
Demons in Bray?
Yeah. Steven will kind of look at
Are
everyone.
you from the Vale? Then
Yes. Yes. A lot has happened or will happen. Hopefully won't happen. That's why we left the sphere. Because you work for, or your master is the Planeswalker?
yes.
Where is he?
Why do you ask?
Because we were told to find him. And in our time, the Planeswalker is a great legend, someone of immense power, and that's the sort of person we're going to need if we're going to save the world from what's coming.
He like smirks. Here he is. I don't know what to do with that. I'll admit I didn't expect, well, any of this.
Yeah, neither did we. Would have been really surprised, and it'd be pretty sus if you did, I'll be honest with you.
Well, we are in the middle of something. And I don't know if your arrival is fortuitous or otherwise. If you're seeking my master, then why are you here?
Well, we just came out of that thing.
And how did you get there?
Ooh, that I don't have a great answer to. Well, first, you can open it. I don't know if you knew that. I would not recommend it. But it does open. And there's a lot of messed up shit in there.
Well, I would assume as much.
Why is that?
With where it came from.
Where did it come from?
So you've been in it and you don't know where it came.
No. In 30 whatever years, or 41 years, you give it to me and claims not to know anything about it. So we'll cross that bridge in a future conversation, I'm sure.
You see him like look down at it as he kind of like is sitting there on the ground and moves over to like scoop it up and put it in his bag, and like looking back at you. All the while, the purple is just kind of like chilling and watching everything unfold, just taking it in, not really saying anything. This sphere belongs to a great evil. But we're taking it back to my master.
What evil?
And you can tell that there is like obviously this sense of something going on, like the necklace disappearing, all this stuff. Like he has some inkling to believe you here, but you also did just show up out of nowhere in his camp while
Yeah.
he's on a very specific mission, it seems, for some reason. So there's just like a massive layer of mistrust and uneasiness that you're kind of feeling from him. Every once in a while, he's probably like shifting his hands around. He has a pretty big sword on his side, and he's just not 100% sure how to feel about a dragon man, a gnome, a cat person, and an elf, and a dead body of a rabbit appearing out of seemingly nowhere.
So, what is it that you want? You're clearly here now. And that changes things from my perspective. I'm after help. There's clearly something more happening here. The trust doesn't come easy.
And as he says that, he looks around the jungles, just kind of like gives this kind of like scan of the area.
Sure.
Can I tell what,
No, yeah.
can I tell what
Go
part
ahead,
of
press
physique
start.
we're in? With an 18 nature check?
Yes, would that be different if it was survival?
If it was survival, it'd be a 17.
Okay, not really. Let me tell you. Yeah, I can tell you the general region that you're in. Michael opens, man. Yeah, you are in the I believe you're on I believe you're kind of on the western portion of the island.
Okay.
I can double check if I'm mistaken. But yeah, doesn't really matter at the exact moment. But yeah,
No.
you recognize where you are, like generally speaking,
Okay.
just by positioning of maybe like mountains or something else that you can see.
Yeah, trust. Sure, that makes sense. This is a unique circumstance for sure. I mean, I can tell you our story, but frankly, I don't know if you would believe me if I did. Needless to say, the Veil, this plane, is in grave and imminent danger, and if the evil that that sphere belongs to is the same one that we fight in our time, then I will gesture to my group. We've been given a chance to say, to stop the great evil before it even happens.
You can actually see that he's about to respond. And then in the distance, there's these large flames that emerge, kind of miles away, but you can see them through the treetops. And though the map is not 100% to scale, if you zoom out, you can see that the ziggurat on the map, there are 4 large beacons of flame that just light up on the ziggurat. And you see Yofune look over his shoulder, as does the Furbolg, who kind of just like makes eye contact with Yofune when he kind of returns looking back. And it is time, as he looks over at him. And you can see this like look of just like being torn in 2 directions from Yofune. It's just timing of this. Are the group of you of are you of fighting form, and can you handle yourselves?
Someone will touch his gloves together and lightning will ripple. Looks really cool.
Steven will, have a firebolt in his hand. I'll admit I'm tired, I had to teleport to get us here, but yes.
Yeah. We can handle ourselves.
He looks over to the Furbolg again.
What's that fire? That normal?
It means that they, will say, our enemy knows that something has happened to the south. In about an hour or so from now, that ziggurat there will be less guarded than it currently is. For the clan of Yuan-Ti inside will be making their way towards a city called Omu. Searching for us.
When did we start?
For, and then he pulls out that spear again. This.
When did people start picking fights with the UNT?
Less about picking fights with them than stealing from their allies. This sphere needs to get to my master. But
Well, then we
first,
should go.
there's something we need to do inside that ziggurat.
What's inside the ziggurat?
More UNT.
Will you allow us to help you?
So long as you don't slow me down.
Do you look at who you're talking to?
Will you be ready in the hour?
In the hour? Yeah, we're ready now.
Yeah.
Good.
And him and the other, the furbolgs start kind of like picking up camp. They have things that they're kind of like putting away. You can see they're already in the middle of it. Does anyone speak Draconic? Dyson probably does.
Probably not.
Dyson definitely does.
I do, actually.
I do actually. Look at me. Good old
So
studying.
at some point, while they're like putting stuff away, Yofune kind of like looks over and quietly, but loud enough for people to hear, is speaking to the furbolg. And will essentially tell him,
This may be good. If nothing else, they'll buy us more time. They can help inside.
and that's basically the extent of that. And if those of you that didn't hear it, Dyson will telepathically send you that as he did. He'll, as he's like in the middle of doing stuff and like kind of come back, he'll putting out the fire and everything.
We'll start moving soon. We'll head north through the jungle and make sure we can get around them. We expect a large swath of them to head south. At that point, we'll need to head inside. They'll guard this place, Bill. But it shouldn't be anything we can't handle.
And what are we taking from the inside?
Taking nothing. But making sure a certain room is left in pieces.
Okay. Destroy room. Simple. Easy to remember.
There's another room inside that we'll be able to exit from. And will return us.
And he looks to Steven.
To your home. The Vale.
Is it not your home too?
Technically, I suppose.
Interesting.
And you'll essentially be able to get a
Okay.
short rest if you need it. While he's kind of waiting on Z1T. So if anyone needs a short rest.
How many short rests until my brain comes back?
The body of Captain Hop can be placed in the bag of holding for the time being. And Nate will be able to run a certain Furbolg companion if he wishes, for whatever awaits us until Captain Hop can be restored to us. Or you can light Captain Hop on fire here in the jungle and say, Nate, make a new character. But that seems mean. When you have a bag of holding, I could just hold his body for a day.
Sure.
Or you can go back in the sphere. Be like, you know what, Yofune? I don't like the sketchy stuff that's happening right now. I don't want to go into that cigarette.
Maybe we open the sphere and it pulls him in too.
Yeah, it would actually, but
And then he'd never be able to give the orb to Steven, and Steven would never have it, and we'd never have. Yeah, it's almost not worth thinking about.
Interesting, huh? The biggest sadness that happened in the last 10 minutes is that the necklace of fireballs lost some balls. You're stuck
Steven
with the
feels really bad about that.
short end of the stick on the necklace of fireballs.
Steven feels
Does
real
anyone
bad
else
about that.
anyone else need to roll any hit die? No.
We Gucci here.
Let's earn some trust, baby.
Earn some trust. Okay. Nate, you should now be able to find. If I can. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Where is your. Let's put it in. Oh.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay, I just moved it into Captain Hop's folder. Feel free to, look over that sheet. Probably a little different than you're used to, for it is an NPC sheet. It's a little simpler. But you should see Blunt there.
Welcome if you got him.
A Furbolg that looks a lot like another Furbolg that we've seen before in a different life. Okay. And I think you should now be able to see through his token if I did that all right. And you should have control of his token as well. If I did that right. From your perspective, Nate, Blunt's motivations moving forward are to infiltrate the ziggurat, taking orders if necessary from his companion. But otherwise, that's kind of what he's trying to do.
Simple enough.
Simple enough. And Nate gets to play a very interesting build. Yofune, as I will reframe his token to say, because he'll just answer to that. Since you keep calling that. We'll kind of usher you guys forward. Until you get a little ways away from the ziggurat. I can get the actual tokens that you see outside on the board. And Yofune will kind of look to Blunt and tell him
The plan stays the same. Now they'll draw their ire. Go in the back. You sneak in the front. Take these with you.
and Yofune kind of looks to all of you.
Those of you that make it on the other side,
He looks to Steven.
I'll take you to my master. This is how you earn your trust.
And he kind of makes his way off the jungle to the north. Basically telling you to wait for his signal as he goes. And this is what you see. Currently on the ziggurat, you see some forms kind of walking around this place. I'm going to give you some horrifying descriptions of some of the things that you see.
Those tokens are terrifying.
Yeah, so you see multiple of these, which I wish they had the full image of these things, because they're cool looking. I can't believe they don't. What's the tokens? Oh, here's a good one. Put in the chat. So I just think the whole body is just so much better. So there's 4 of those things walking around on the 2nd level. Somewhat humanoid looking. And then these tokens are very, very interesting because they're technically uses all the same tokens for each type of these things. But this one technically is a human form with 1 or more serpentine tails. So it's like a humanoid with some like snake-like tails. There are 3 of those that you see walking around on top of the ziggurat, and 2 of them have kind of walked down the staircase here. And then 1 remaining token looks, oh god, that is just wonderful. Let me put that in the chat as well because I really think the whole token is just so much better. That thing, yeah, is kind of standing on top. These are snake people, as far as they're concerned. Yuan P, though they all seem to be like wildly, like very snake-like. And after a little bit of time, there is some commotion, and a number of the humanoid ones on the top head down the stairs. Leaving essentially what you can currently see on the map. And Blunt, who will introduce himself as Blunt to you all, will kind of intimate that it's time, and that he would like to see you prove yourselves, as Yofune said. And the goal is to kind of get into the cigarette and meet Yofune's.
Okay. You're going in the back, like Yofune said?
So Yofune is going in the back, and you guys are basically going down the top.
Got it. Great. Love that. Is it night?
It is night, yeah.
Okay.
It is night time. And you guys don't have to necessarily start that. You can tell me basically what you want your plan to be. If it's all splitting up and taking out individuals, or if it's just charging up the stairs, and however you guys want to wet your teeth on these snakes.
Well, Blunt, judging by your big club, I'm assuming you're a kind of up close and personal sort of guy.
You tell me what Blunt is.
Well, looks can be deceiving. Let's just say I can hit things with a big stick. Or I dabble in the magic.
Oh.
I must admit, the original plan was for me to just become invisible and walk straight through the front door. But seems like what's Yofune's name?
Fabian.
Fabian?
Mm-hmm. Fabian.
Seems like Fabian would like to see something out of you, so I'll let you come up with a more intricate plan.
I mean, we could still just all turn invisible and walk in the front door.
If that's how you want to approach it, don't let me stop you.
Can I do a history check on all these creatures?
Yeah. What are you trying to find out?
Just if I know anything special about them. Fighting styles. They're melee fighters, stealth fighters. They're UNT, so resistances, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. So what you would know, let's see. So you know that these ones are like pretty like simple-minded creatures. And they're very much like guard patrol like creatures. That used to be a lot more humanoid than they are kind of like the bite claw creatures.
Yeah.
The other ones, these ones that are like half human, half snake, have these kind of like weirder things are like more than what you would expect from like you can see that some of these guys, they have bows, they have scimitars, but they can also give you the old 1-2 fight thing. You know about most UNT have shape changing abilities as far as like being able to shift into snakes, as far as like these more specialized ones go. And this one, the big guy, you would equate that thing to like more on the divine like side of things, so like more of like a clerical type caster, but you also know that they have like scimitars and things as well.
Okay. We'll lay that. Steven, I recommend you take care of the Cobra guy up top.
Got it. Cobra Commander.
What's the plan? You guys want to get in cloak? You guys gonna do some stealth? Sneak by?
At least need to get closer.
I think Zoman would try to get as close as he could before he was seen, and then just
Dash up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let's roll some stealth.
Yeah. More like southwesty-ish.
Yeah.
So
Oh no, you're like southeast-ish. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to move southwest.
Gotcha. Yeah, give me some stealth checkies. Solid.
Great start.
Solid. Things are good. You guys aren't used to moving through the brush, you know?
Yeah, we are.
We've literally.
What are you talking about?
I've literally never fought in this kind of terrain before.
And then for our good buddy Blunt, if you're not proficient with a skill, then you'll just use the like base skill. So you'll just use Dex if you're not proficient in stealth. That.
Jeez, please.
I'll give you 60 if you want it. Feel free to place yourselves in any general positioning that you guys want with it. that. Where? Fine with you being anywhere in there. As Dyson just lags behind because he's like, so hot in this jungle.
I was gonna say that armor, I'm sure, does not have ventilation.
Where am I?
And here we go. For initiative. We're back in the jungles, or we're in the jungle. We're not back, but we're in the jungles. I don't really know how to speak anymore. Welcome to Crazy Town. What did I say, Marshall? I was like, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do today. Literally no idea. Here we are.
Well, you have this prepared, so it's
I
not
mean,
like you.
I had a lot of things prepared. We'll say. Okay. Attention has been drawn to your location. And you can see some pointing. But Steven is a very quick wizard to react.
Yeah,
It is
we're
really
gonna
good.
just. We are going to go ahead and make it hot. We'll do it just on the guy who's in range first.
That will hit. Okay. A solid start.
Is it possible to like get cover next to the edge of the ziggurat from like how they're stationed above us?
Yeah, it's possible. You won't be able to get full cover likely, but you'll be able to get some.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll then move there, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. This guy here. Non-team Allison type 4. For those wondering. Pot shot. Take a pot shot. Let's see, actually. Get a dock out there. Yeah, he'll take a pot shot at Steven. Steven, you got a +2 to your AC on this one. Huh. From the cove bone. Just so solid. Just such a solid strike in the shoulder.
Ow.
And a second. Second, I assume that's a 14.
That misses.
Beautiful. So yeah, he takes 2 shots and tries to like reposition to get maybe a better angle. As he heard some more noise out there. Go here. Yeah, he's gonna have to do the same. You still have that cove bone. Thwomp, thwomp. Critical. To confirm. Confirms.
That confirms.
Terrible.
Did the half cover stack?
Yeah, I'm gonna say he like loses sight of you behind that wall, and he's just not able to take the shot. As he's like looking, and he's just focusing, and he just can't figure it out. Great, wonderful. Lagandu.
How tall are each of these levels on the ziggurat?
They're like 8 feet ish.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Here. They're 8 feet. So
Wondering, I figured out I can do this and just leave that. That's fine.
Okay.
If you hold shift. I don't know if it does it on your guys'. If you hold shift while you draw the line. It probably works with like a circle too. Wow. See it. Love to see it. Alright, sorry, Leon.
that's all right. Want to go here? Want to climb up?
Easily done.
And when I ran by Zoman, I told him to go for the archers.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Film and go for the archers.
Are you gonna leave that circle up the entire time, Michael?
You can see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gone on my screen.
No, it's not.
If you hover over it, is there like a trash can?
Nope.
Yep. Okay, that's it.
Oh,
Yes,
so
there is.
you guys have to trash it. What? Weird. It was gone on my screen. So that's fine.
Okay. I was gonna say like it is fun, but it's not fun for the entire combat sort of.
It's really good to know that I can spam you with Chase.
Yes. Yeah.
Payback for all those times you've drawn on my names.
So Zoman's pretty
Love my
short.
drawings.
Are these tiers too tall for him to get up?
It would just be double his movement to climb up then. So one square would take 10 feet essentially.
Okay.
But he could climb up. I don't think that would be an issue. He's a strong man.
And is it?
He's
Well,
got
okay.
an Iron Man suit.
I think he's just gonna play it safe and 35 dash to there.
I really like the image of Zoman running really fast in my brain, just in that little, like a bowling ball.
And he will. Oh, 30 feet. I love you. Misty step and get in this dude's face, and that will be his entire action economy, but he will try to look menacing and get their attention.
I mean, you moved 90 feet, 100 feet in a turn. That's scary.
Very scary. Which cop line?
He'll say, "Take this, you cold-blooded bastard." aiming at that guy. He probably missed, but
Let's see, actually. That's one I might have to check. No, he does miss. Is Nate going to get cursed by the NPC curse?
seems like it. That's his turn.
Welcome my life.
I feel like last time he got a pretty heavy PC curse.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, by being murdered. It's true. True. Okay. My speeds on these blood dogs. Cool names, these things.
Brood guard, not blood guard.
Brood guard. It's less. They guard the brood, I guess. Damn. They look faster than they are. That one dashes. Ooh, but now we got the Mind Whisperer. People love that guy. I'm just looking. Good on Mind Whisper something. Okay. I don't even know what he's got. So bad. So bad. Why is your spell so bad? There we go. Okay. I think we'll just start. We'll start easy. Or get one or two. One or two. Okay, two. Two beams of Eldritch power off the Covenant Zone. Try to blast this little gnome. Ignore the +2. There is no
Hashtag blessed.
Not sure why there's a blessed in there. Solid bless work. And that's when the Mind Whisperer realizes Arcane Armor is scary. Little brood covered. Can we move there? Hooray! This one. Get in the face of this kitty cat. Multi-attack. First take the bite. 13.
Nope.
9. 24.
Yeah.
Splash. Jump. Sorry. And then this one. Has to dash to get to zone. All right, Steve-O.
Well, didn't want that.
Giant fireball killing everyone.
Yeah.
It's the burning.
Yeah. I would like the Mind Whisperer to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Let's see what can Mind Whisperer. Oh God. Why? So annoying. All right, give me a second. Pulling my character sheet. Okay, there we go. You said Constitution.
Constitution. That's a
How's
fail.
How's a 2 + 1?
I would
This
trap
is
him.
It's not a
It
spell.
is not a spell. We'll trap him in a field of magical energy. Go ahead. Put on that good old-fashioned stop sign.
He has been stateside.
Is this spot right here flat surface? Or is it like
Yeah,
a
I mean,
wall
it can
going-
be just to move up to the next level would just be an extra 5 feet from there. Like it's
I'm not gonna worry about moving. I'm just gonna shadow walk. Can I shadow
Yeah,
walk?
you could shadow walk there. Let's see. I believe
didn't know if we had
so.
a weird meta thing with the embers not working anymore.
No, yeah, you can shadow walk there. That is dim light. If you attempt to shadow walk.
Yep. I'm gonna shadow walk right there and surround this guy, giving my good buddy Lagandu some help. That's my turn.
This guy will rain some arrows down. The first against the Gandu. 17 to hit. And the second against Steve. 8 to hit.
Nope.
Barbo.
Oh.
From the guy. This one is in process of swing some swords. Okay, got advantage, which is good for him. Let's see what we can do against Spellman.
Well, it's just regular, sadly, with the Cloak of Displacement.
I thought I did it. 19. We're gonna need a first roll crit. Please do this for me. 23.
Misses.
Oh,
Holy shit.
here comes the bite. Crit.
Yeah. Good use. Good use.
Yeah, I saw that fear flash across your face.
Yeah.
If everyone's just looking at those numbers, you better look out. If that's how I'm rolling, dang. All right, what do I got to do? Roll another d20.
Oh.
All right.
I feel like you could have made Zoman with 1 hit point.
He's hard to hit.
Probably.
He did waste. I don't want to say waste. He did use a lot of his infusions on armor class. Like that could be really cool stuff, like wing boots. That are really cool, but at the time we had a lot of ranged people and needed somebody to stand in a doorway.
And I
Just
still
know
think we do, because a
What crit's coming, baby?
23 not hitting is insane.
Lagandu, you got another one of Will's characters just dip diving and dodging out of the way. Just a little different up there, you know?
Yeah,
Roscoe.
he'll survive.
But he's hiding in the soup pot up there. Like a weird gnomish turtle.
I'm gonna attack. Dude, little lizard man in front of me.
Now that is racist.
It's not. It's descriptive.
23 will hit,
So yeah,
of course.
15 points of damages.
Ow.
Bonus action. Backswing. Hey.
14 does hit.
Okay, cool.
Just.
And we'll attack again. Because we can.
Love that.
Backwardation.
Confirm it. Confirm it. That would confirm. Oh
Nice.
boy, yep, you done it. You needed that, I'll say. It wouldn't have got him otherwise. But that was good. Lagandu takes him out.
Cool.
Would you like to move?
I would love to move. We're gonna move 5 feet, then we're gonna climb, then we're gonna move another 5 feet. And we're gonna stay there.
Zone, right where he likes to be. Sandwiched
Okay.
between two scaly monsters.
This is just for you and your little throwback there, Michael. Give you one of those.
Oh man. I missed that. I missed that.
All right.
Home is where the stew pot is.
4 points a day. Solid.
He's going to hit the one to his north, first of all, or try to.
Okay. Yeah. We've been checking.
So that dude will have disadvantage on everybody. Then he's going to take an attack of opportunity from the guy in the south.
Hello again. Great. He will bite out at your man. Rocks just rolling so good.
And will hit this other one to the north and try to give him disadvantage as well.
Yeah.
And he will bonus action. This is long, but it's at the bottom. Defensive field, giving himself 13
Cool.
temporary hit points.
Awesome. But tank be tanking. Blunt. Light him up.
Yeah, he's just kind of taking it all in, like it's it's really a test for them, and he's just kind of here helping or not, So he's just kind of lackadaisically making his way up here. He'll throw a little cantrip at that guy.
Love it. Oh my God.
Yeah, like I said, it's a test for them. He's quote unquote
Yep.
helping.
You were the one that mentioned Nick's name earlier.
That's true.
That's true.
True.
Right. This one have to dash again. Get in on the action, which is exciting. That guy is stucco. This guy. Try to attack the Gandu. Bite. 16, claw 10, claw 6. Terrible. This guy is dead. Stand on the edge and bite that Gandu. Okay. Bite. I don't know why it didn't roll advantage. It says that it is advantage. Try again. Very strange.
So before he makes a second attack, you'll have to determine when this happens, but that will trigger Zoman's Sentinel feat.
Okay.
And the reason I say you'll have to, because like if he hits him, he's going to get disadvantage on the future ones. So if that happens at the end of the turn or between attacks, I don't know.
You've already used your reaction, Will.
No, I've had a turn since then.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
I think.
No, you're right, because you attacked them and
Yeah.
yeah, you did.
Attack. Yeah, so
you were right. You were right.
You can attack
I mean-
now. Because that first attack technically was supposed to have advantage. I just it's not rolling advantage for some reason. So yeah, you're good. Thunder Punch. The clock. 24 will hit. And so yeah, now he has disadvantage on Lagandu, right?
Correct.
He's going to. Okay, good to know.
Or normal, I guess, because he's flanking.
Yeah, he'll just finish it out by 2 claws at normal, 22 and 17 against Lagandu. And Steven.
To just drop a fireball on everyone right there is overwhelming. I will cast good old Scorching Ray. And we are going against Far West God to try and give my new friend so many exit if he wants one.
Lovely. Those will all hit. Okay.
Yes, that's my turn.
Triple hit. This guy just attack the zone in front of him. 2 schematize. And a bite. Garboni. This guy will do the same. 2 schematize. The bite. Where's these crits at? They said. Come on. Lagandu. A little bit of a situation.
We're gonna climb.
Take an attack. Misses.
Nope. Then we're gonna run.
Jerk. Alright. burn my reactions. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
I believe those are a disadvantage.
They are at disadvantage. That second one.
You're correct. You're absolutely correct. Why are my buttons? Alright, here comes second. Miss. And then from the Allison. Let's see if we can get this disadvantage. Please. Hey, there we go. Awesome. So they swing out and miss.
Yep. Cool. We're gonna attack Mage Dude.
Hope.
Who is not encased in magical energy anymore, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm up there now.
Yeah, I was telling Michael to take the stop sign.
That would be a 10
That should
plus 5.
Let's see this. Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. Need to make sure. Ah, yeah, just one picture. Not bonus action. Cool. So that's my plus 5. We're going to attack again. Actually, wait. That's the attack that moves. It's been a minute. Yeah, so that's my proficiency. Question, let's move. Okay, cool. He gets pushed 5 feet backwards.
Oh,
There. I'm going to then take a step forward. And I'm going to attack again with a full action. Unfortunate, but fine.
They'll miss.
And we're going to bonus action, quicken spell. Hopefully some Eldritch Blasting.
Hit, miss, hit.
So he is hit by those 2 and thrown 10 feet backwards down the stairs.
Is he prone?
I lied. He's 20 feet. 10 per hit. 10 feet per hit.
I'm gonna give him a dex save, see if he can catch himself. 20 feet downstairs seems bad news. Yeah, he is prone. I'll take some damage.
Let's see. So what there? 5, 10, 25.
I'll move
I'll
one more spot.
Solid.
And now I'm done.
Dome.
Gonna hit the north guy and the south guy, I think is the plan.
Solid. Solid.
And that will be his turn. Just wishing for yet another flashback or throwback, wishing he had that Shield of Vow Rebuke. Just like that. Perfect AoE opportunity.
If only that thing existed in the past, right? Blunt.
Oh, we'll try again.
Really hard to say light up, like not to say light up every time.
Yeah, remember when I had a gun?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Those were the days.
Hey, you did it.
Hey!
We were aiming at this guy by Steven.
Okay, great. That'll hit him. That hits him with the cold damage.
So yeah, I'm helping.
There it is. Don't say Nate didn't do a thing.
Yeah, that's right. I've been here the whole time.
I don't know who was saying that, but it's really rude.
That's his turn. See you in 20 minutes.
Alright, this Brood Guard is going to miss some attacks. Unless he crits. Come on. Come on. Come on! Damn it. One of these times. It's like my goal to crit you and give you damage. Standing up, have to move. Desigiosos. I really want to do that. But it's not that good. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of choices. Gonna step in and try and fucking bite you. Missing. Scimitar. 21. Okay. You fool! You fool! This one's gonna jump down and attack Steve. Bite. 21 against Steve.
That will hit.
Got him. 2 claws. Missing on the claws. While Dyson just watches on 10 feet away. How rude. Just stand there and watch. Okay, this one gonna do some misses against some Bob and Steven.
These don't have any armor on, right? Just natural scales.
Yeah, just scales. They're in the nude. Scales out.
I would like a wisdom saving throw from the mind spirit.
Is this a spell?
It is a spell.
Alright. There you go.
Yeah.
Garbo. 12er.
16 points of necrotic damage.
Hates that.
And Steven is going to Shadow Walk.
Oh.
Probably will flip off that root guard that was in his face. My turn done.
Scimitar. Too close. Scimitar. 24.
That will hit.
You take those 4 points of damage and you like it.
Well, I'll take it off the temporary hit points, but
Yeah. Take this bite as well. Dang, so close. So damn close. I need to adjust my secret DM macros that give me secret bonuses to all my spells. I wish that were a thing. Need it sometimes. Alright, this guy, same deal. Bite. Scimitar. Lagandu. These things are just like breaking against the armor of this small gnome, trying to eat him alive. And somehow he's just fighting them off like a freaking mini king man.
Small person.
It's a tiny, small person.
We attacking the wizard guy.
Bad. Things are bad.
Take a 15
Still up.
and bonus action.
Oh, God. Still up.
Okay. Extra attack.
No longer still up. He's dead.
Nice.
I believe. I don't think I can. So for Polar Master, it doesn't specifically say the bonus action attack has to be. Well, I already used my bonus action, so that doesn't matter. But for future, like I could use that bonus action on a different target,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah,
So it
you
looks
could.
like, yeah, okay. All right. And let me double check, make sure. Oh, I didn't even write it down. I believe that's my turn. Carry on.
Zelman?
Can you tell which one of these dudes, north or south, looks the most hurt?
Roll a medicine check. It's very, very difficult to tell. You actually suspect they're pretty dang close to the same.
Let's go
Same
to
amount
the
of
north
injury.
guy. Both of these to north guy.
Almost nearly. All right. Those will both hit northy.
And he's hit the blue guys now and the brood protector. Does it look like that thunder's going through?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. That's his turn.
Everything looks pretty hurt and blunt.
We gonna keep trying.
Gotta keep trying.
That guy.
There it is.
We're succeeding, baby.
Gone.
That's all I got.
This one will peel off, taking an attack of opportune.
All right.
Dude, the shit kicked out.
And because of Sentinel, he will stay right where he is.
Stay right put, and he's like, okay, fine. If he spoke whatever language he was speaking. That his personal name as he tries to do damage to you. This thing is dead. This thing will run and jump and attack Legandu with the bite and the claw and the claw. 23.
Ew.
There we go. That's what we love to see. Love to see it, folks. There's some hits happening. This one will peel off as well. Good, but blunt with the bite and the claw and the claw. I don't remember what blunt's AC is, but 16 might be close.
16 meets.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Steve-O. There's a battle on the stairs, and you are not a part of it.
Nope. That's how we want it. Whiz save of this northern guy.
16.
Fail. And 12 points necrotic damage.
Dead buddy.
That's my turn.
It's dead. This one will continue the assault. Praying to get a crit. Failing. Lagandu.
Slash out at the guy right in front of me. A big ol' swing.
Oh,
Sweet, sweet. 15 points of damages.
looks to be on his last legs. That will exactly do it.
Woo.
4 points left.
Jump up here. Make a extra attack.
So it could do this go.
Wherever it goes. Wow.
Get 8 points left.
Yay!
Nice.
2 remain.
And that'll be it.
Zoman.
He'll get right back in the pocket and hit each of them once.
Yes, he will. All he does is hit, guys. All he does is hit.
So that'll be disadvantage for anyone else.
I mean, I think we saw that these guys' AC is 14, so Will literally has a 95% chance of hitting.
What? Battle has come to blows.
I think it's time to hit something with a big old stick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bonk. Bonk.
Nicely
I love
done.
that. I love it's called Big Stick.
19 points, 18 points left. Huh? That's 3 in a row that you've
12
basically
12 hits.
Oh, 12 doesn't hit, I don't think. Oh no, I just looked at the damage. Let me check. Oh yeah, these are 15s. That's the worst.
Bank error in our favor.
No, it is still up if you want to do anything else you want.
That's all he can do.
Is that it? Can you not do a cantrip?
It's a one spell, one attack, or 2 attacks.
Gotcha. Right. That guy's dead. That guy is dead. This guy is alive and will. Shit. Try and sprint away. The Zoman, he will. He left blunt space, so blunt. If you want to try to hit him, can.
Nope.
That will miss, and then he will leave Zoman's space right here. So, I'd like to attempt to do the hit.
Boo!
Wow.
Steven jinxed me.
Sorry.
The good news is it's going to be really hard to confirm.
Yeah.
Let's see, let's measure. Get there.
How?
Devo.
Whiz save. Actually, no, we're not going to bother with the whiz save.
That guy ran away. He was within 10 feet of me. I have 10 feet of range. Can I off attack?
Where?
I guess it depends on where he ran.
Yeah, he ran
on
up. He ran up the rail,
Okay.
which was outside of 10 feet, and he didn't start within 10 feet. So yeah, he would have avoided that.
Whiz save, please.
From the one running.
Yes.
Okay. Wisdom. 19.
Fail.
Ah! I knew it was fucking close. I don't know what Steven is. 20. Ooh,
Take 31 points of necrotic
that
damage.
is a definite death. Or rolls down the stairs. Damn. So close.
It's my turn.
So fucking close. Damn it. Oh, they're at disadvantage now because he doesn't have bloody. First.
Hate to see it.
You hate to see it, folks. Hey, let's.
Oh. Got off easy.
Terrible. Terrible. We're gonna end this man's life.
We'll try.
Oh, a miss on the first.
Let's see. Just an attack, so.
That'll hit.
10. Attack again.
That'll hit.
And that's it. Yeah, that's it. He'll stay there.
Zelman gonna hitting designated hitter. One hit, 13 points left. Ends the combat zone.
Yeah.
Woo. You have done. You've done the thing. They all are dead. In the distance, you can hear sounds of combat. They're kind of echoey and sound kind of far away. You can also hear like a river a little ways off to the north, and just like the sound of distant like screams and what you pick up as some combat to the north. As you guys kind of reach the top of this ziggurat and stare down a spiraling staircase with a dead corpse on it that took 31 points of necrotic damage. So it probably doesn't look great, that corpse, if I had to guess.
Down we go.
Down
Yep.
the hatch.
The hatch, you say?
Down the hatch. Don't mind me just putting Yofune there. I just know we'll need him where we're going. What is up with this map? It's so weird. Okay. guys are going to tell me what you see when you get here, because I'm just very confused by this one. Why it needs to... Alright, you should find yourselves in a hallway that looks like it leads to some doors. Is that what we see?
Yep.
Do your tokens look like ghosts? Or does everything look normal to you?
Looks
Normal.
pretty normal.
Okay, great. On my screen, they're like weirdly ghosted. I don't know why. But yeah, that's great. I'm glad that it's working. On your
Which way, Blunt?
so you come to the bottom, and in front of you, what you see is a wide passage sloping down to a set of bronze doors. Coiled serpents decorate the metal, with a sliding hatch at head height. And at the bottom, there are these like kind of 4-inch wide circular holes that are kind of punched through the base of the doors. And that is what you see.
Would Blunt know where we're going?
Yeah, so the goal is to go into this place that he would know is called the Fane. That's what he would refer to it as. The goal inside is to find, to basically meet Yofune in a room, like the ritual chamber of the Fane. And why does it like that? And Yofune should be working his way through the south to meet you there, from this map. So yeah, your goal will be to basically find the ritual chamber of this place. Blunt has not seen the inside of this place, so he doesn't know the layout. He just knows that you're trying to find the ritual chamber.
Good. So, pick a door, any door?
Yeah.
You said the doors were identical?
Yeah, 2 identical bronze doors. 4-inch wide holes.
You would care which door?
Nope.
Left it is.
How about the left?
Is it open?
Yeah, if you touch the door, it is locked. You find. Nothing seems to happen when you touch it. Oh, look at this guy
It's not advantage though.
with his thieves' tools. 18 is just enough to unlock a door. It actually technically unlocks both. You should be able to open them now, I believe. Still figuring out these doors.
Yep. Oh, they're the same. It's literally the same thing. It goes to the same place.
Oh.
True. Turns out, very true. What you see before you is a long hallway. There is grates in front of the door, and looking down, there are a bunch of snakes just slithering through the grates, like down probably like 3 feet beneath the grates. The grates are like a tight enough mesh that it seems to be like keeping them from coming up through the grates. And you can see that there are like these like pokers or whatever on the wall that seem like if you were to put them in, you could fling the grates up and allow the snakes to escape. On the walls, there are these illuminated spheres that kind of resemble the. Oh no, never mind. They're oil lamps. They're burning oil lamps, but the flames within them are green, which is fun.
Green flame.
Green flames. And yeah, you see a long hallway. You see there seems to be some type of exit this direction as well. And down the hallway there looks to be a very large snake-like statue. And beyond that, a long hallway with like pillars. If you want to make perception checks, that would be great and advisable.
What does that fall under? Wisdom?
Whiz, yeah.
Once
right,
locked in.
Your new buddy with his big old ears. Yeah, there are clear sounds of like almost like rooting around and like just like shuffling sounds somewhere to the south. This in like the coiled snake statue room. Like almost like
sound of people.
Snorting, like more animalistic, like grunting and snorting. Not dissimilar from pigs, but like it's definitely not pigs, but like animalistic, if you will. And then yeah, with that you also hear the echoing sounds of like liquid, kind of just like echoing liquid, and like footsteps coming from the tunnel to the right. But it doesn't seem like hurried footsteps or anything like that. It just seems like someone is walking around in a room somewhere beyond that hallway, coming from that hallway. That's what you hear.
Be alert. Seems we're not alone.
And what you don't hear are like any sounds of like combat or anything down here. Like it seems like that you could hear that above, but that seemed to be isolated. And you don't suspect that any combat has quite yet breached this, at least lower portion that you are now in.
Hey,
Blunt, you want me to go first, or you want to lead the way, buddy?
Yeah. I'll go ahead. Not stealthiest around. Neither are you, though.
I'll just stay, like, wherever Blunt goes. If my token isn't on him, I'm still on him. Like, just right behind him.
Love them. So Blunt, when you get there, you can kind of see a little more into. Oh, and I'm trying the what's it called? Advanced fog of war on this map, so we'll see how that works out. So anything you see stays illuminated for you, and anything that you don't. And I am learning that I think I've missed some dynamic lighting areas. We'll fix that in post.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You can see the map, but the specifics disappear.
Yeah, exactly. So if a creature enters that area, you won't know, essentially. If that makes sense. Well, if it's lighting issues that maybe existed. Really hard to tell. Who knows? We'll see. We'll find out.
And we heard noise coming from this hallway.
Yeah, and I think that works.
Steven's gonna. I'm standing here, but I'm trying to peek around if that works.
Yeah, as Blunt actually started walking that direction, you could see a few things. One thing that you saw, there is a door here with a Yuan-Ti kind of standing up against the wall, just kind of chilling there. He doesn't seem super engaged in anything. And then further back in the room, you can see what looks like a stone, I don't even know, a tablet, a stone tablet of some kind of smeared with blood. And there's another of these Yuan-Tis. I think these types have a human head and body with snakes for arms. So they have snake arms, but they look like humans otherwise, which is fun. And it's walking around this room, kind of checking on things, and looks to be in the middle of doing something. Neither have necessarily seen you at this moment in time. But I will need Blunt and Zoman and Steven to make stealth checks as you guys are kind of moving through that room. Mediocre work. And that will draw the attention of the new friends. And since it's 10:33, I think leave that initiative roll for the beginning of next sesh. Because
Agree.
Snake. Because snake.
Who in this picture is 41 years old or older? Just Xerxes?
Probably just X, yeah.
Maybe
Dvalin. Dvalin could be.
Anna? Right?
Was she that old?
I don't think so.
Isn't she full-blown elf?
She is full-blown elf.
Well,
I'm not sure her age, but she quite possibly could be. She would be young, I think.
Anna and Sarah.
In elven years.
Yeah.
Sarah's younger than Anna, I know that.
How old is Dvalin?
Dvalin, you would think is probably good.
Yeah.
If he is alive. Hashtag spoiler. Let's see. It doesn't say anything on the sheet about her age, but I know I have an email that says her age.
But yeah, no age listed on her
How old? 40 what?
on her character sheet.
44? Xerxes would have been 11.
Oh. When do you want to contact little Xerxes?
I think that'd be.
He kind of fucked up, honestly.
Yeah, it would be. I think that would
Little
be
bit.
street urchin Xerxes.
That sounds kind of fun.
It was around that era. We have to go to Grey Forge.
Finally, it's happening.
Bent is not for you, I think. Nor is Arthur. Nor is Isabel. Clavius?
It's close, but it's not on the character sheet.
He probably also would have been like a baby.
Yeah, I mean, and he would look totally different, but I guess you could stamp him out like when he's like Kill Baby Hitler.
Hey, what was the name of your third character, Will? The one that we only had for like a couple sessions?
The
Talking about-
two-faced
went
guy?
off to Briarwood.
Roscoe?
Kavan and Nathaniel.
Yes, them. Yeah, Two-Faced guy. How old was he?
They wouldn't have been in their 40s.
Dang.
Like they're still in
Seems
they're still in their
wants to hook
prime.
back up with those guys again. They were fun.
He's out there, man.
I know.
Glint? I wonder how old Glint was.
Great question. Glenn, I'm sure, has no idea. That's the
There's some
easiest
legs
guess.
there. There's some legs for that one, actually.
Oh, he might be 41. I'm just saying Glint would have no idea if he's 41. That's my point.
Yeah. I don't think you'd be contacting Glint, technically.
Prof told me about
There's some stuff.
Glint, and you're absolutely right about that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Glint's backstory is so dope. So dope. I don't see any other names here.
It is weird to see such a normal-looking party.
Considering how not normal it is now.
Yeah. We haven't seen these people in a long time.